So it's the Premier League match day 29. Brighton and versus Arsenal and Man City versus Nottingham Forest. So the title race is on. We're about to get into the runnings of the Premier League. So this time, both teams are very cautious. Both teams don't want to lose any point at this time. But then again, football. Football is not mass, and anything can happen. You understand? So this time around, Arsenal are topping City with just 5 points, with City having a game in hand. You understand? And if you remember very well, in the year 2022-2023 season, it's just about the same pattern when transpired that season. Now we dey about to see right now, because as at this point in time, Arsenal dey 29 match with 8 points ahead of City, and City were having a game in hand before Arsenal and before Arsenal and City come gat to face each other that time. And then again, wetin happen at the end of the day, when we think say Arsenal don win that league for that season, only at the end of the season City were crowned champion. So how e take happen when we no understand? 8 points with just 9 matches to go. You get? So, and if you look at it very well, it's as if the same history is happening again. At this same level, Arsenal dey 5 points ahead of Man City, with City having a game in hand. Shey you dey see the resemblance? But wetin we never know na say, will Arsenal allow City to peep them once again? That's the big question. The big question na say, Arsenal go allow Man City take over again, overtake them and win the title this time. We will get to find out after about 9 matches, to go. Shey you understand? So the league has become interesting. So the league is getting interesting, and we all dey anxious to see how things go later turn up. But how Arsenal take lose that league then? I say, with just 9 matches to go and 8 points advantage, Arsenal draw their first three match inside the nine. They draw two from winning position. Liverpool, West Ham, they lead Liverpool 2-0. Then at the end of the day, they play 2-2. The same thing happen when they play West Ham, from 2-0 down, come end up drawing that game 2-2. Then they come go play relegation side. As at that time, Southampton don dey confirmed to go relegation, only to play at a 3-3 draw. They even had to force Southampton to draw in that game. So you see where the momentum begin drop. This was around April. The momentum dropped for Arsenal, and City on the other side didn't stop. They win their first three inside the nine. Then the fourth match inside the nine, come got to go face Arsenal, which is the title decider at Etihad. You know City now. You trust Guardiola when it comes to such critical games. Whip Arsenal 4-1 at the Etihad, without looking back, without any laughter or smile in his face. Play Arsenal wetin no good for that game, beat them 4-1. So at the end of the day, City begin top Arsenal from that point, and they didn't look back. They win their 9 match, collect the 27 points from the 27 available points. Whereas Arsenal begin fight, do everything. Still more points were dropped from by Arsenal then. So at the end of the day, City were crowned champion. And looking at this season, when e be like say we dey get similar occurrence of that season. Now, 9 matches to go, and in the next 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, Arsenal go face City. You understand? If everything dey go the way e be, that game go be the title decider. and either Man City or Arsenal, depending the outcome of that game, will determine go play a major role on who go win that league. If you understand. So I think Arteta should be wary of of Pep Guardiola because he know wetin Guardiola fit do. As a matter of fact, na a master person wey teach am the game. Shey you dey understand? So right now, he just got dey careful and focus on every point wey dey available. He get 27 points to pursue, where City get 30 points to pursue. And today, Arsenal dey go on a tricky trip to face Brighton. And you know Brighton na a very stubborn side when know how to spoil things for Arsenal. They don do am before. So this time around, Arsenal need to dey careful. And City, they play Nottingham Forest when you see they struggle with form. City no really dey at their best this season anyway. But then again, they know how to collect points. You get so Arsenal just need to understand this thing and buckle their belt, tighten their seat belt. You get if they must eventually come up as eventual winner for the league. So it will be an interesting run in the Premier League, and we shall see what the turn of event will be, if it will go in Arsenal's favour or go in City's favour. At the end of the season, we will find out. We will know how it goes. So I just thought about it, and I like, is history about to repeat itself? Is history about to repeat itself? Will Arteta allow history repeat itself? They say everything that is happening has already happened before. You understand? So we go know whether wetin don happen before go happen this season. You understand? So as Arteta, be careful and understand that Pep Guardiola can be very dangerous, very tricky, and very very deadly at this point in time. So it's either you keep winning your matches on that day against City, you get a draw to be assured of you getting any chance to win the Premier League this year, 2025-2026 season.